Hi everyone, I'm Liz Strauss, the Teen/Outreach Services Manager here at the Dover Public Library, and I'm here today to talk about Banned Books Week. Banned Books Week is an annual event celebrating the freedom to read. Banned Books Week was launched in 1982 in response to a sudden surge in the number of challenges to books in schools, bookstores, and libraries. Typically held during the last week of September, here we are, it highlights the value of free and open access to information. Banned Books Week brings together the entire book community, librarians, booksellers, publishers, journalists, teachers, and readers of all types, in shared support of the freedom to seek and to express ideas, even those some consider unorthodox or unpopular. So today we are going to be making Banned Books charm bracelet, and I actually have to fix my sample because one fell off. It's so sad. These are really easy craft. We've got the kits to make them in the teen room, and they have everything you need to make the bracelet and also to make Blackout Poetry. So we're going to do the bracelet first, and then we'll talk about Blackout Poetry, which is a pretty cool artsy method of making poetry out of pre-printed materials. So for this project, you need one piece of stretchy string. In the kit, I cut them 10 inches long. You need 5 pins. I'm not sure what these are called, but they've tried to see if I can get it to focus. It's a pin with a little hole in the top, and I have them cut about 1 inch. In the kit, I did that for you guys. They're a little tough. Like that. 5 rings, little jump rings. You can open and close. Those will turn your book into a charm. You need 5 black pieces of paper. These are 1.5 inches by 1 inch. 15, so that's 3 each, white little pieces of paper, same size. You need book covers. So these are the ones I gave you guys. You can make your own, they just need to be 1 inch tall so that they'll fit on the black piece. Need beads. I have these right here. Need scissors, glue, and I like the glue stick better because seems to dry quicker and it doesn't like wrinkle your cover. And you need a stapler. So our first step, you're going to pick out which books you want to make into your charms, and you're going to cut out those book covers. And we're going to glue them onto the just on the left, so just like you were making a book cover, but it's just very thin. And fold it in half. And then cut the extra black off. Yeah. Fold it. And take 3 pieces of your white paper, and then you're going to staple those together right where you folded. Okay, so you've made your little book. You fold it in half again. I'm going to trim off the excess white. You can either do what I'm about to do with the pins, or if you have a very, very tiny hole punch, you can punch up in the corner, and you just need it just big enough for the ring. So I have a hole punch that small, and when I do this craft in person, I usually bring that, but not everybody has that size. It's not a standard size, so that's why I gave you guys these little pins. And you're just going to glue that in the middle of the book. If I take my glue stick again over and if you're having trouble getting it to stick, you could use tacky glue or a little bit of liquid Elmer's glue, or I would not suggest super glue because you end up with a book attached to your finger, but I'm just gonna hold it like that. And then it's good. So then with the ring, open up the ring, put it through the pin, close the ring back up. Ta-da. So you're going to repeat that 4 more times. So you have 5 book charms. Next, your stretchy string. In the kits, I just have some pony beads, some random big hole beads. Use whatever kind of bead you want as long as it fits on your string. You can get pretty fancy with it. So the tricky part with this, and basically the only tricky part of the whole thing, is not letting the beads go off the end as you string. So you want to hold, either want to hold the end, or you can tape it to your table, or you can put a knot in it. Just a real loose, big knot just to kind of stop them, something like that, just to stop the beads from going right off the string. I'm going to try just holding it, and we'll see how disastrous that is. For this one, I did 3 beads in between each book, and it's a little snug. So I think for this one, I'm going to do like 5. And there's no right or wrong to it. It's just whatever you feel like doing. It's your design. You just make it yours. Red one. Okay. Now we're just stringing. Bright orange. The same thing when I was making the other one, for God's sake. My watch off. So as you get close, you can kind of slip it on, see if it fits. Mine doesn't yet, needs more beads. And the goal is to fill it up. Or at least my goal is to fill it up. You don't have to, it's your bracelet. Make it however you want. So I think it's gonna be about where I'm gonna call it. And then you just tie, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do it another time. So we've got 2 knots on there, just to make sure it's not going anywhere. Whoops, except onto my laptop. And then take and trim off the strings. So you do still get a little nub there, but. And there you go. It's called Blackout Poetry, and it is when a poet takes a marker, usually black, to already established text. So you guys have book pages in your kits, and you start redacting or blacking out words until a poem is formed. The key thing is that the poem the text and the blacked out text form a visual. So it's a poem and it's an art piece at the same time. So I gave you guys 3 pages of this book, which was banned. Do not feel bad for this book though. It lived a good life. It had some damage anyway. It had been living in my attic waiting to be used for a craft. Because we replaced it, so don't freak out on me that I destroyed a book. It was already destroyed. It was already done. So this one, you are you're gonna skim your page, pick out the words you want to use, and then black out everything else. And if you want to incorporate a drawing of some kind, you can do that as well. Well, this is my stage 1. I've just put a box around the words I want to use. And now I'm going to color. So there's my base. I'm going to try to draw something over it with the metallic marker that I have. Don't linger, no pressure, words I'd rather know, nothing I can do. So kind of an art piece and a poem at the same time. That's Blackout Poetry. Thanks for joining me today for our Teen Tuesday video on Banned Books Week, as we made a charm bracelet and some blackout poetry. Hope you guys have fun experimenting with these 2 activities, and hope to see you again next week. Bye!